Hello. Hey, everybody. Welcome back. This is our, I believe, 4th week now, talking about Agents of Mayhem, our new game. Our new game that's coming up on August 15th. So, in the past couple of weeks, we've each week been focusing on one of the 12 different playable agents in the game. We're going to be doing something a little different this week. Because we've talked about on and off mentioning Gremlin Tech and the ARC base agents, all that stuff. So this week instead we're going to be kind of looking at that, kind of like it's kind of the game loop, how you get stuff, how you get more stuff, etc. So hi, I'm Josh Stinson. I'm the stream czar here and video editor at Volition, and today we also have.
Hi, I'm Doug Nelson. I'm the progression lead.
I am Kyle Hawkins, the Gremlin Tech designer.
Yeah. And so, yeah, we might as well just jump straight in to the game here. So, the ARC.
You want me to drive, or?
I'll drive for a little bit. I feel like driving.
Sure.
But yeah, so this is the ARC. This is your home when you're not in Seoul. You can do a whole bunch of different stuff here. It's pretty fucking neat. What does ARC stand for?
The ARC is the Adaptive Roaming Command.
Command with a K.
That's right.
Yeah. So yeah, the ARC is where you can go to unlock new stuff, get new gadgets, get new Gremlin Tech, and just if we go over here, maybe we can hang out with somebody. Like, for instance, it's Braddock, just hanging out, working out actually. And yeah, it's just kind of a neat thing that you can walk around and every once in a
she's strong.
She's really strong too. Like it's been a while since I've really looked at the animations in the ARC, so I didn't know she lifted weights because Hardtack will lift weights here too sometimes.
Yeah.
But she's Hardtack lifts one weight casually and reads a book. Well, she's all business.
Damn it! Who in the Sam Hill has been touching my shit? Was it you? Better tell me. Better tell me if it was you.
Yeah, you can talk to them, and yeah, they cycle out. So sometimes you might see Yeti over here playing chess. Sometimes Kingpin plays chess. Today was the first day I actually spotted Kingpin doing that. But,
yep, they'll play together too.
Oh yeah. So yeah, you have worked a ton on progression.
Yeah.
I say just a little. Was it a lot, or was it a little bit?
Well, I try to whenever I get the chance.
So I guess we should probably at first just go one by one here and see all the different shops. And
yeah,
the
absolutely.
Stuff. Actually, this one brings up another thing, if you'd like to talk about it, leveling up your agency.
Sure, yeah. I mean, as you play the game, you're sort of making Mayhem more powerful, and that's reflected in your agency level. There's a lot of features around the ARC that sort of get unlocked as you progress through the game and raise your agency level. This, for example, is Relic's room. We kind of call it it's the requisitions room, but we call it the black market because he has access to a whole bunch of special technology that you can't really find anywhere in the world. He has connections all over the place, and so as you sort of build up your resources and advance your agency level, you'll get access to more of these perks, and these are things that you can buy. They're one-time purchases, and they make your agency better.
Yeah, and also since some people are asking, who is this guy? This is Relic. There are a lot of different base agents. These are, not playable agents, but people hang out and help you out in different ways. Relic is, he's a smuggler. He's got a lot of stolen shit. And in fact, all their, every base agent has their own office that's, very tailored to what type of person they are. And in fact, yeah, there's just a ton of stuff you can interact with in the ARC, so, go up here.
They say that beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Nowhere do I find that to be more true than in dealing with art.
He'll talk about all sorts of stuff, all the different base agents.
It is good to see you.
We'll talk about their rooms and talk about the things that you can discover while you're searching around in the Ark.
Yeah, there's just a lot of stuff you can interact with in their spaces, and you're bound to find some pretty goofy stuff too if you look hard enough. So over here,
this is the vehicle bay.
Yeah, we got Quarter Mile over here, who is a vehicle designer. He's in the middle of designing a model of one right now. Right.
I only break out the champagne for very special occasions, like when I create a new masterpiece, or if one of you brings it home without a scratch.
Which never happens.
Yeah, Quarter Mile's very... So, like, these characters also talk to you while you're playing the game. Like, they talk to you in missions, they have, random conversations when you're just exploring Seoul, and he's very all about not damaging his beautiful cars.
Yeah. There's a lot of gameplay that sort of... These folks back at the HQ, at the Ark, they're your quest givers for those. Mm-hmm. And this vehicle that's rotating here. It's one of the agency vehicles. It happens to be the one that is assigned to your party right now. Your squad gets to pick, like from amongst the ones you've managed to unlock. Your squad gets to pick which ones you want to have.
And how do you unlock vehicles?
So as you play the game, you'll find blueprints for vehicles, and when you find enough blueprints for X vehicle, then that vehicle will unlock for you.
Right. And on top of that, we, do have some skins for the vehicles. Yep. Probably one of my favorite ones would be the Russian Bear.
Yep.
And you get the skins the same way, right? Via chests and
yeah. There's different gameplay that will give you skins for your vehicles, and you can also find them in loot chests around the city or other parts of the game.
I think I'm gonna pick the Pulse for when we go in, just because.
Yeah, that's a cool.
I'm a big fan of this one specifically. But yeah, and as you can see, there's different stats for each vehicle and stuff: agility, strength, speed. So you might want to pick one over the other depending on what you're aiming to do.
Yeah, absolutely.
If you need to start taking out some Legion vehicles or something, you might want this one. Just saying, it's got a big number on it.
There's trade-offs, right?
Yeah. So down on the first floor, and also, there are just random employees also walking around as well, and also work on down here, just typing away. Down here we have Claymore. So we've shown multiple times, just while showing how different agents work, going to this menu, changing their gadgets, and all of that. But in the Armory is where you can go to just customize everybody at once.
You have access to all of your agents here, so you can get them all kitted up with whatever gear you've found for them, all in one place.
And so there's one thing we've also been showing where it's like, okay, we're equipping a gadget, and you can see in the upper right of the icon for the teleharpoon, there's an empty square right now. And in the middle and the bottom, it says there's no Legion Tech slotted. So if we go to Legion Tech, this is these are more of a late game thing, right?
These are some of the more advanced gear that you can find, and they're themed off of like disassembling and sort of reverse engineering the technology that Legion uses.
Right. And actually, I cannot equip Legion Tech yet because we still have to make it. So
That's right.
We'll go and do that in a second. But yeah, you can do all the other normal upgrades as well. We'll actually come back here once we've got some Legion Tech to equip. But yeah, we've got Claymore here. He's one of my favorites just because he's very friendly about everything. He like Quarter Mile, is very passionate about what he makes. Oh God, watch out! I think I was standing over here.
Sometimes he's maybe
a little too enthusiastic, but he before working for Mayhem, inherited his family's business of making arms and stuff. And after Legion came in, the only people getting like arms contracts were people who were politically affiliated with them. So now he's working with Mayhem.
Oh, don't worry, that's faux bear, so don't get your knickers in a twist over it. Feels like the real thing, though.
I like Claymore.
Yeah, I really like the signage and stuff for him too. But yeah, it's a really nice looking area. Whoa, don't! Don't point it.
It also has a great weapon rack. Just hanging out from the ceiling like that.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
See your face around here.
So yeah, we'll come back to him once we get some Legion tech in a second. Speaking of, over here, got the R&D lab with Gremlin, of the aforementioned Gremlin Tech.
That's right.
So yeah, you can build Gremlin Tech or Legion Tech. And how do you build these things?
So this is our crafting system. We have two different kinds of things that Gremlin can make for you, Gremlin Tech and Legion Tech, but they both use the same crafting materials that you'll find as you do gameplay out in the open world, or if you just find them in chests or get them off of enemies that you've killed. You just sort of collect these things, and it tells you how much you need to build them, and then you can just start having her build those, put them together for you, and take them out into the field.
Yeah, and for dev purposes, I have
Yes.
a lot of these crafting materials. But yeah, we'll make a couple more of these.
Because we want to show off the cool stuff.
Yeah, I have quite a few already, almost the majority of them, but we'll see if there's any that I'm empty on. I think we're good right now, actually. Yeah, there's... How many Gremlin Tech are there?
There's just shy of 30, I think.
Okay.
And they all do different cool things.
Yeah.
We'll show those to you guys pretty soon.
Yeah, and then you're mentioning Legion Tech. So how do you... Well, first you have to craft them just like the Gremlin Tech, yeah?
Yep, you find them, you find schematics, and then you can choose, which schematics you want to build, and once you build them, then they're things that you can equip on your agent, and they will give you, bonuses, and they help you in your fight.
Yeah, we'll make a couple of these for our squad right now. So you make some for Fortune. Actually, I don't think I have any of the elite tech at the moment. That would be nice to have.
Yeah, those are the best ones.
Those are the really good ones. Only one for Hollywood at the moment. All right. So yeah, since we have... actually, before we leave Gremlin here,
Hey there, stranger.
probably examine something here.
Do the corgi.
Right, the corgi down here.
I love him.
Yeah. Oh, whoop. Right next to the...
Oh, him? That's Corgi. Persephone's still peeved I found a way around the no-pet policy by making my own.
Thank you for pointing out that one. I actually forgot Corgi was hanging out there.
Hi.
He's very quiet for a corgi.
He's really well behaved, well trained. Okay, now that we have some Legion tech, go back over here.
About time you showed up.
And we will equip some. So yeah, we can put it on the special, the weapon. We talked about this last week and several weeks before. But yeah, now that we put this one on hardtack, now there's this extra effect on his special. So now when hardtack hits multiple enemies with his shotgun, he inflicts 25% bonus damage. So it's nice stuff like that. If you're playing, it's really good for when you're playing the high difficulty mode.
Yeah, it's just further, deeper, RPG element style, gameplay customization for your characters.
Yeah. Put one on Fortune as well. There we go.
What about Hollywood? Who needs one?
Oh, I put one on him.
Oh, I didn't even see it.
I go through menus really quick.
Yeah, you did. All right.
So yeah, that's... but actually, this is a good thing to talk about now. So yeah, if you change your loadout in the Armory and you want to see how it feels, you don't need to go teleport down to Seoul and load up that whole thing. Because in fact, if we go across the way over here, we have another base agent, and he runs a nice little VR room that will let you fight against different waves of enemies.
Yep, they affectionately call it the Rec Room. Mm-hmm. This is Mixer. This is his...
Mixer. And yeah, you get rewards for doing this too. It's not just for,
Yep.
There's other benefits to doing this. We'll do this one. This is on difficulty level 3, so it'll be pretty easy.
You'll be fine.
Yeah, even if I'm level 1, I'm still fine.
Yeah.
All right. And yeah, this place just looks really cool. So.
Yeah, the artwork all around inside the Ark is awesome.
Yeah.
A lot of details.
I also really like the VR look in this room.
Yeah, it's fucking cool. All right. Yeah, these guys will be really, especially since I have Legion Tech equipped. Like when it's like difficulty level 3, like you know, the fact that I'm doing Fortune Specials, doing 50% extra damage and stuff. Like it makes these guys just cake.
Oh, that's fine. There's lots and lots of challenges. So.
Yeah.
And they get tougher.
Yeah.
Shit, those
like,
higher difficulties, they get really, really tough.
We have a lot of difficulties. 15 to be precise. But it's, yeah, I play in the high difficulties a lot just because, all of us here play the game a lot. Especially me, because most of my job is, capturing footage for the game for trailers or for other purposes. So, yeah, despite playing it a lot, I still get wrecked pretty quickly, like if I'm doing the highest, like 13, 14, 15, those ones get... So you have to
want you to let them know that you're using command for your special command always being on, never die.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, the other thing, too, is,
You want me to fuck it up, don't you?
I can use my Mayhem a whole lot right now, and I can use my specials a whole lot, but that's, for the purposes of this and, smoothly showing off all this cool stuff, we have Never Die on, which is a command that, it's God mode. It allows us to, more easily show some of this stuff off. And yeah, doing that, we'll get some stuff, and it lets us test out our loadout, and it's a quick way to figure out exactly what type of build you're looking for.
Man, all the money.
Yeah, I've got a lot of money. I was opening
a cheater.
Yeah, I was cheating. If I press the 9 key in the keyboard, it just immediately opens a big chest. It gives me all the good stuff in it, so I can just hammer it and get a ton of really cool stuff. Yeah, we got Mixer over here. He's a DJ before and currently. Yeah, we'll
Okay, got the
name of
tools
something
all
over
warmed up
here.
for you. I think he's wanting me to update the operating system. If I do that, I'll lose all my bootlegged add-ons. Of course, if Persephone would just pay for them.
And so yeah, those are the base. Oh, actually, those are the main base agents and the customization you get with them or through them. But we also have, the boss of the Agents of Mayhem is Persephone Brimstone. This is her office, and one of the other things that you can access here is this database where it gives you statistics, it gives you extra information about the agents, which you can also unlock through progression.
Yep. And those base agents as well.
Yeah. And then also, if you've seen cutscenes that you want to see again, you'll be able to replay those through here as well. Yep. You don't have to, replay the whole game to see one cool cutscene again. I believe we can... Oh, here's something we can look at.
Tribute to l'Ordre de Saint Mayhem. The inscription means, for the Lord knows those who are his. Poetic, no?
And yeah, oh, actually, one thing we haven't looked at, we might as well, is we go up here. Mm-hmm. So the Ark is, it's flying. So, you get a nice view of Seoul from up here, too. It's also stealth. Like it's
cloaked.
Yeah, it's cloaked.
You want to be a big target for Legion, I'll do it.
Yeah. And also, we have shown in the past, we've started on the deploy screen. That isn't just a screen you go to. Like, it is just a part of the Ark. Like, here it is. That deploy screen you've seen multiple times now. I just like that. I feel like that deploy screen doesn't even have to be a real world location in the game, but I really appreciate that it is. But also, you just get to see this cool ass crystal.
Our awesome VFX job from our VFX team.
And I believe, before we move on, let's see if I can find her, because Persephone is also on the Ark.
Sometimes she's at operations.
Yeah, she moves around a little bit. So she could also be in the conference room.
Oh, there she is.
Oh, there she is. She's up here. I don't see her up here too often. She's usually with Friday or something.
The Woo Bosses wants to know if you have to walk down there every time you have to deploy.
Nope.
No, you do not.
No. You can deploy from operations. You could walk down there, or you could even just open up your menu and deploy.
Yeah, you can just open up here, deploy. That's how you also get back to the Ark, is just bring up this menu and just, you know, go back to the Ark that way. And yeah, speaking of operations, right over here, we got Friday.
Not been around in a while. Without this holographic imaging station, I'd never be able to plan out your missions. Quite a handy thing to have around.
So yeah, Friday is another character that you talk with quite a lot. And she's in charge of operations over here. So if we go here, there's a couple other things you can touch. Either, you know, deploy to Sol to do missions. We also have a global conflict thing that we'll talk about some other time. And also agency status, which is just the you know, the percentage, the completion.
Yeah, it's kind of your completion of the game, and it tells you what you need to do to advance your agency level and stuff like that.
Yeah. So yeah, we'll go to missions, and you can also work with contracts if you've gotten any of those from the global conflict thing, which allow you to get even more rewards. Let's see, what's an area? Let's go here.
A good spot.
Yeah, this is a spot we haven't been to before yet on stream either, so I figured we go here and check this area out.
A lot of fun traversal areas in this spot.
Yeah. And so yeah, that deploy screen, you know, you can reach it from walking there through the menu or through the operations thing, like. And also, like, if you decide, oh, I need to do something else and back out, there's no loading screen. It's just, you're in the Ark and you can just walk upstairs. All right, so now for the most part, I think we're just going to be doing a little bit of exploring and a lot of messing dudes out with Gremlin Tech. So I guess you want to start talking about, you know, what Gremlin Tech is like and what it was like to work on those?
I'm good.
Yeah, fine, I'll do it.
Gremlin Tech is just a technology that Gremlin is creating. A lot of the stuff is stuff that she saw, like Legion has. Like, for example, there's a moonbeam that you might have seen in a previous mission. And Gremlin's like, hey, that could be useful for us. And she makes that a weapon that the agents can start using. And they're very powerful. We have one Gremlin Tech for each agent that represents their personalities. And it will give status effect buffs to you or debuffs to the enemy Legion, which is very helpful. We have all kinds of fun, crazy things that might not be the best to use in combat, but it's just fun to use.
Yeah.
Like a pet explosion.
Right.
Like you can use that and just pets will start blowing up and it's a fun time, or corpse explosion and you kill an enemy and then they blow up.
Yeah.
And then we have some other ones that aren't that great, like the Kadett Bomb. Like no one really wants to use that probably or see it.
Oh yeah, I'm sure nobody wants to see this thing that I'm going to equip and use right now.
Yeah, definitely not.
Yeah, we if you have been following our social media during Easter, we actually tweeted a little GIF of the Cabbit Bomb, but we'll spawn in a couple dudes.
No, I wish. I should talk to Mike about getting that re-implemented.
We'll spawn a couple guys here, and.
Then you would activate Gremlin Tech using your left bumper on the Xbox 360 controller.
Actually, let's call in even more dudes.
Xbox One controller.
Yeah, one. My bad.
Let's call in a couple more dudes. I want more than this for the Cabbit Bomb.
Yeah.
All the dudes.
Put the alert level up to like 5. Should get something going.
These things cause a lot of mayhem, so they shine when there's a lot of stuff going on.
Yeah, let's get down a little bit.
Oh, but you gotta get the crystal shard.
I do have to get the crystal shards. I can't leave crystals behind. Alright, here we go. Alright.
No.
Oh no. Those aren't the greatest for cabbits?
Nope.
Alright.
So you activate it, you'll shoot the person as soon as they die. It will turn into a cabbit that will track down other enemies and explode on contact.
And turns them into a cabbit.
Yeah. So you just keep do cabbits after cabbits after cabbits. They like to spread and make more cabbits as much as they can.
I like kicking a guy.
If you kick it.
So hard.
There's cabbits all over the place.
And something else you can do with these, if they're not getting to the enemy quick enough, you can easily just go ahead and melee them towards the enemy, and then they'll go flying and hit them.
Oh, right, yeah.
Go up and probably turn them into another cabbit.
You do that.
Yeah.
So I should also mention, when we're using Gremlin Tech, I have another command activated right now to... so when you use Gremlin Tech, after you use it once, there's a little bit of a cooldown period before you can use another one. And if I remember correctly, the cooldown depends on which Gremlin Tech you're using, right?
Some of them, like, we want to be a big showstopper, and we don't want you to just spam the big showstopper for gameplay balance reasons.
Right.
But other ones, we want you to kind of use it like a weapon. And,
So... for the purpose of this, we have turned the cooldown off so we can use as many Gremlin Tech as we want, as fast as we want. What's a good one for fighting a Pride bot with?
Gutter ball gun.
The what?
The gutter ball gun.
Oh yeah, let's see, where...
It's one over there.
Here it is. Yeah, we'll pull out the gutter ball gun, which some people might recognize because we've shown it in a couple trailers now.
I know how to deal with these legions.
Oh, did you launch him over the side?
I may have launched him over the side, yeah. Oh, no, okay, there he is.
There he is.
Oh, there he goes. Nice.
You cleared alert level.
Well, yeah, I did. I should always get cleared if I do something like that. Shit.
And so you see all this loot that's getting picked up.
Yeah.
This is crafting materials and other fun toys.
Yeah, the Gremlin Tech is... I really enjoy it. And yeah, there's some that are more like utility-based, like not something crazy, but like it just gets rid of your your alert level, which is handy to have.
Also, one thing I should mention real quick about like the gutter ball gun, like when you activate it, it's not just activated right away and then it will go off. You have a time frame to actually use it, which you will then like fire it to actually shoot it off, which is something that might confuse players, but it's definitely useful that way.
Yeah, there's some where you definitely want to be able to time when it goes off because it'll be super useful as long as you're able to time it right.
Yep.
A good example would be like tactical nuke.
Yeah. Let's grab tactical nuke. I can find it here. There it is. Yep. Always forget the order of these.
Each Gremlin Tech has their own little icon, so it's easy to find them. And then someone here made some really cool videos to show off what they do.
Yeah. And also, I also have the power to just summon enemies out of thin air, so... but yeah, tactical nuke, when it's activated, if we just swap to another agent, big explosion.
That one's very helpful, especially when you get like the swarm troopers on you.
Oh yeah, any of the enemies that like to get up in your face.
Yeah,
for sure.
Another good note is like if you died with that activated, as soon as another agent comes in, it's still tagging out. So that's still gonna help you out, especially if they're like swarmed you and that's why you died.
Yeah. What's a good one? There's some PEDs around. So where is
PEDs?
We got Corpse Explosion, but that's a little different.
Yeah. Right there.
Here we are. So yeah, just activate this.
Or PED.
Oh,
yep. And if they're driving, it'll
it still affects
the car.
It still affects PEDs if they're
awesome.
driving. So I was really hoping somebody would drive by me, because it's like
make it
zap this dude
all
too.
all the
and he takes off because he's panicked. Oh, yeah.
Me feel popular.
So some of these last a long time. We want you to turn it on and just like have it going for a while.
Another good one to use since you're on a street level is probably maximum overgear, I believe it's called.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get some maximum overgo.
Overgo, all right.
Yeah, let's get to like an intersection or something here.
So yeah, what this one does is make all pets and vehicles start to be in panic mode. So they just start driving around like crazy.
And sometimes they just take out the Legion guys for you.
Yeah, so, I mean, even these goofy ones might have a good use if you use it smartly.
Yeah. Like even like
Legion here.
Explosion. Like if you're using corpse explosion and like the fight takes place on like a party rooftop and there's a bunch of pets around, they're going to explode and probably kill Legion.
Or if there's a reason for you to stay in a certain area and keep fighting in that area, then man, those corpses start to turn into your weapons. So.
Yeah, because actually if you have a bunch of pets dead and you activate it, I believe it should make the corpse still time bombs.
Oh, right.
So if you pile up a corpse and then right before drag an enemy towards you, it should make a big explosion as well.
Yeah. Another one that's more utility based that's really handy is the Mulligan. So that's revives a dead agent.
It revives your whole squad.
A whole squad, excuse me. Yes.
And that one's actually really useful if you're like getting in a spot where you're like, okay, I might die here. Because if you have that equipped even when you die, you'll still revive.
Yeah, you don't have to activate that one. It just triggers automatically.
Yeah. Only time you will have to activate it is if you're, for example, like one agent dies, then you get swapped out, and then you activate it to bring the other agent back. If like you needed that one agent to like maybe take out an enemy archetype.
But we put cooldowns on those too, so that you can't just be infinitely alive.
Yeah. It's a lifesaver on those higher difficulties, that's for sure.
So I grabbed another one that is one punch agent. So
one punch hard tag.
Yeah.
Did I equip the one, or did I?
Oh, you still have the.
I still have maximum overgo. Whoops, my bad. Right, because it's still going. So
you can do a burn. There's a command to deactivate it if you want.
Okay, yeah, sure. Because this one lasts a little while. So.
Yeah, it's a burn card deactivate, I believe.
Oh, do you have to do like the actual card? We'll just run it. We'll just write it out.
Yeah, it can't last that long.
Yeah.
Minute and a half, maybe.
Yeah. Just shoot some dudes in the face.
Oh,
whoop!
Cargo's flying by.
Seriously, you wanna fuck with me?
I think that's just his style.
Yeah. Let's move on to another city block here or something and see what else we can get up to. Hey there. Whoop! I'm fine. Oh, man. Yeah, but be careful, use maximum overgo, and also you're driving, because, surprise, it gets a lot more hectic.
Yeah.
Alright, so now...
Yeah, let's get a one-punch agent going on here.
This one's great.
Yeah, I had a lot of fun recording the bink for this one that plays in the menu.
Yeah.
Some cars.
So yeah, one-punch agent, pretty much almost as it describes, you hit an enemy and they will go flying.
He went through the fence.
Hit a vehicle and they will go flying. Mm-hmm. It's a lot of fun to use, especially on some bigger bosses sometimes.
Whoop! Oh, can I get it? Get back here.
He's too fast.
And actually, one of the times when I was actually presenting this Gremlin Tech to the team for a meeting, I made a bunch of videos myself. And the video I ended up having was you would hit the enemy. I hit an enemy and they went flying, and it somehow started curving. Mm-hmm. And right as the car was coming by, so it curved into the car as the car was driving, bounced off the windshield. And then that car went flying because of the
Yeah, I've got a couple like accidental, really good like shots with vehicles. Like
that's a big one.
Yeah. All right. Like a big pile of blown up cars over here. Can I get one more over here? Come on.
So these
game was a little off.
These are things that you can use like in a combat situation or to help you with the the challenge of harder difficulties, but they're also just fun to mess around with in the city.
Yeah. Oh, we got somebody over here.
Careful! Don't shoot the bomb! Use a safety ball device on that poor person first.
Okay. I guess we can try helping.
You're safe.
You're safe. Be free. So yeah, there are. If I can get this person out of this hallway. Oh no. This person ain't having a good time.
They're probably throwing up in there.
Yeah, I mean,
especially right now.
Can we get you out, sir? Are you okay?
Everything's fine.
I can't even tell like what type of person you are because you're just vibrating at Mach speed. Well, okay, I guess you're doomed to live in that stairwell forever.
But they're safe.
There's no more bomb, so like they're safe.
Yeah.
So yeah, like I rescued that person, and they were put into the safety ball. That also loops back into Gremlin Tech because we have
it's top right.
Ah, right.
Yeah.
We got the ball pit.
Yep.
So, just activate it. Everybody gets put into a nice bouncy safety ball.
Hooray, they're all safe.
Until
I missed.
Gremlin doesn't really want Legion to be safe.
Oh, yeah.
So she made sure the balls implode at that.
Yeah, the balls eventually just blow up or implode. So, yeah, another like fun one that's also like pretty good combat wise, at least from what I feel, just because
because it can clear out.
It clears out
enemies
a lot of weak enemies. Yeah,
quickly.
Whoa.
Ooh, that one was also just really fun making in general.
Yeah.
At first, like I played toyed around with a lot of other themes. Like I was first messing around with it. I was actually putting the agent in the ball and just seeing what that would do.
Oh yeah,
wasn't really feasible.
Yeah.
But like it would just bounce around. It was a little fun, but not really much to it.
Let's see, I'm trying to think. What am I looking for? I think it's called. Yeah, superhero move is what I'm thinking of.
Yes, especially with Hollywood.
Yeah. So we'll get up a little bit more. Superhero move is great. Just I love it, especially with Hollywood, just because he's almost like belly flopping.
Yeah. And then like I always love his landing for that because his is more like a superhero movie.
Yeah.
See.
Whoop. Got hit when I landed though.
They're making me feel popular.
But yeah, superhero move, favorite of mine.
Did you know you can also air dash while it's active?
Yep.
Really? I didn't know that. I've never actually tried that.
And you can still triple jump as well.
Whoops. Didn't mean to do that. Wow, yeah, you totally
and then wherever you land.
Okay, that's great, because now that's
you can close the distance on
yeah,
guys.
you can control like
from above.
where that's coming from a ton. That's awesome. Okay.
Plus, that's just awesome to do from off of a very tall building.
Oh, yeah. Like, if you do it off the top of a TTX, which
yeah.
I have done before, like, yeah.
Or if you just really like the falling animation and landing animations, then have at it.
Yeah, the,
Sun Snow is cool.
Yeah, Sun Snow is pretty neat.
More! Give me more!
Let's go over here where we got some people. Yeah, this will just make a big shower of snowballs. That, looks like it killed everybody already. Damn.
I can bring them
damage
down
looks like a
faster.
little high.
Yeah, this can also freeze enemies.
Yep.
First hit will slow them, right?
Yep. First hit was slow, and then the next time they're hit, they will be frozen.
Yep.
He's
so sorry.
So it's great for if you have a lot of enemies that are quick, or just you want to take someone out real quick without having to worry about them jumping in your face. Freezing them with that is a great way to do that.
Yeah.
Oh, one more thing about the superhero move. Like, that is one of the Gremlin Tech that we do want the player to, like, use it kind of almost just like a constant weapon. Like
right.
The cooldown on that is real fast, so you can just kind of pounce around on folks.
Mm-hmm. Whoa! Watch out there.
Well, it's good for the tank trooper. Fireball gun.
Yeah. So yeah, when working on Gremlin Tech, I'm guessing there was just a lot of time that was just spent prototyping.
Oh yeah.
A lot of, yeah.
I would have 3 made, and then would probably I would be polishing. Then while I was polishing those in between the polish and needing to do something else to get away from trying to get these other stuff to work more ideal, I would prototype another 4. Mm-hmm. So I was constantly working 7 or 8 different Gremlin Tech at a time.
Wow. Okay.
Just to try to get as many different ideas out there, and just see what we can really do.
Yeah. So one thing we haven't really seen yet. Let's see if we can actually. If I would have purchased one of the upgrades from Relic in the Ark, this would actually be made easier. But let's see if we can find some treasure.
I know a console command.
Oh, let's find some actual treasure. Let's not cheat here.
No, just to help you find it.
To unlock it, right? Yeah. I feel like they're all over the place. I feel like you should be able to. Whoa, sniper! Should be able to find one pretty quick.
It can be sneaky sometimes.
Some of them are pretty sneaky though. Yeah. That's true.
But just like those shards, some of them are in really sneaky places.
Yeah. Is it agency upgrade complete? Is what gets that upgrade?
No.
Or that just levels it up. That's right.
Agency HQ upgrade.
See HQ upgrade all the rooms. All right. Give it a shot. Agency HQ upgrade all rooms?
I think so. If it's not, I'm sorry.
Well,
so now your scan should reveal
there's
extra stuff.
If there are any nearby. And in fact, don't even need a command for this. Let's just use an alert wipe. Goodbye. Yep. I feel like I've found treasure in this area before, so
they're all over the place.
Yeah, they're all over the place. But yeah, so I've been using this ability a lot. This is the scan. It's on the Y button on the Xbox controller, and yeah, this just helps you temporarily tag enemies, find out where they are, and also with upgrades, it helps you find treasure. It can help you find dark matter crystals. You may have seen earlier on the stream, I unlocked a shortcut in the city. So I was on top of a building and I made 2 billboards float to create a path to the top of another building. For instance, that green arrow right there. You can use the scanner to find those shortcuts as well, which end up being really handy. This one is actually not really a shortcut, but it takes us up to that, up to where Legion is over there if we wanted to, take over that outpost. This treasure's being quite sneaky right now. Yeah. Finding some cop bots though. Mm-hmm. Some Civil Overwatch patrol.
That's right. Everything's an acronym.
Uh-huh. The world's just a lot easier to understand if everything's an acronym.
Indeed.
It's not treasure, but somebody's taking a selfie over here.
Guess they found more guys.
Be ashamed if you ruined it.
Yeah, if I got right in the back.
You got a problem with me?
There you go.
There you go. Yeah. I don't know if we've shown this Tom before, but she actually sticks out her tongue and stuff too. Yeah. It's a really neat animation. Let's see. A little more towards over here.
Why don't you call your big awesome vehicle with the cool?
Right. Let's just call the big awesome vehicle.
Oh, you don't have big awesome, you get the little one.
Yeah, I picked this one just because I really like this skin a lot. It's really cool looking. A little bit of air control with your vehicle when you're jumping. Yeah. I know I've seen treasure here before.
Doesn't mean it will still be there.
Are the chests randomly placed?
They'll randomly spawn in places around.
Oh, okay.
And as you pick an area clean, if you leave and come back, there will be,
the treasure repopulates too. Okay.
So there's back-end systems in place to do so. Like, hey, you found a shard.
Okay. Speaking of another shard.
Now shards are not randomly placed.
Yeah, these are. Yeah, get 10 of those. You get an upgrade core. Lets you get, permanent like passive upgrade. 3 of those per agent. Man, this treasure is just eluding me, you guys.
Yeah.
I mean, here, I'll hit a key just to show you what happens when you get treasure. But yeah, there are chests all over the place. Apparently very well hidden at the moment.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is stuff from a large chest. So, get a lot of crafting stuff, money. You can get, blueprints for the vehicles, skins.
You can get Legion Tech schematics.
Legion Tech schematics.
You can get Gremlin Tech. You can also get gadgets.
All kinds of goodies.
More cores, right?
Yeah.
I
don't know if you get them from little ones. You might only get those from the best chests.
Oh, speaking of relic, there's one of Relic's places. You can collect cash from those once you have one of Relic's places open. Would have seen that when we were back in the Ark. There is an option just to collect the cash that he's been accruing for you. Man, finding lots of crystals at least.
Yeah.
Damn.
Well,
all over the place.
I can tell the command work because.
Yep. Oh, there's got to be one here.
Yeah. There's
Come
one.
on. Whoa, where?
Over there, your scan saw it.
I'm not seeing it.
Oh, maybe I was wrong.
Whoa.
I know there's usually more over probably by like the older parts of Seoul.
Yeah, the older parts
areas.
have a lot of areas as well.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll head over there if we don't find one soonish. But man, I swear I've found a ton of treasure here before. I'm just going to all the wrong places, I suppose.
Yeah. Just weaving in between the spots.
Yeah, I must just be like weaving like perfectly between every single chest that's like here.
I love how your car just doesn't care. It
just barrels the fuck through everything, and it's
Yeah.
great. That car just wants to be as convenient as it can for you, so it does.
It always sounds so helpful.
Yeah. All right. Keep heading. Be this way.
Construction areas also have some good hiding spots.
Oh, look! They brought friends!
Let's try over here. Sorry. More crystals. But yeah, speaking of, there's actually 2. But yeah, now that because we have one of the upgrades that upgrades the scanner, we can see them through walls and stuff. From a pretty decent distance too, because there's another one right over there. And we picked up 10, so now we have a full upgrade core to use as well. Let's see.
Shows you where your car is too.
Yep.
This is bizarre.
There's a little elevator over there you can use.
Oh yeah. Let's get on over that elevator.
More to deal with.
All right, let's get on top of a building, scout stuff out from there. All right, treasure. I know you're here.
Now what's this shit I hear about you saying Navy beats Marines, hardtack?
Oh, now, Brady, come on. I didn't say that.
I should better fucking hope not.
No, I ain't saying it ain't true.
Better watch
Probably
yourself, fish.
So yeah, just another example of the random conversations between characters that can happen when you're running around in the open world. I played through this exact area just earlier today. I'm pretty sure I had treasure here before, so let's see what happens. A little bit too. I'll probably call in some more guys so we can take a look at a couple more Gremlin Tech as well.
Yep.
I'm so happy we have a triple jump, you guys.
Oh yeah, it's great. Especially, we didn't always have triple jump. I know for the longest time, I introduced it with superhero landing, because it was very useful to get around and like maybe sometimes correct that jump. I decided to go with it and add in, so everyone can triple jump, which was great. Helps with traversal so much.
Can I make this?
You can air dash.
Yeah, there we go.
Wait.
Whoa.
No, shard.
Man. Shards really want to get got right now. All right, here we'll go to the other area. We've seen some previous streams too. So yeah, when you were, I've always been curious about this. People who work on designing progression in game, like the rate in which you unlock stuff, what to get, and all that. That sounds really hard to figure out, like what counts as, like, how do you determine the correct amount that's like satisfying without being too much or too little?
Well, we do a lot of collecting playtest data. We have playtests of our game, and we have telemetry data that we use, and we can tell the rates that folks are getting stuff. We get feedback from them. We can see like all the details of like how often they craft a thing, or how often they engage with certain gameplay.
Right.
We can see like how fast they're spending things, how fast they're gaining stuff, and we iterate.
Okay. So just a lot of trial and error finding,
I mean, certainly we have our design instincts, and we do our first pass at things, and then we give it a try.
Yeah, I'm guessing after you've been doing it for a while, you just start getting like at least a good idea where to start from with that stuff.
And we base it a lot on how much stuff people are going to be getting per hour of play.
Yeah.
And so we can break it down into bites like that. Just on any given hour, on average, we kind of want this amount of stuff to be like acquired by the player, and we can adjust accordingly.
Here, actually, let's see a couple more Gremlin Tech. So we also have a couple that are, like you were speaking, we have
the Satisfax ones.
Yeah, the ones that are based on the agents.
Yep.
Yeah, where they're more, they give you different buffs and debuffs to enemies as well.
Some of the first Gremlin Tech that were made for the game.
Yeah.
It's kind of my like little test into making Gremlin Tech. So, like I said, I had like a couple made already. That was usually the Sass Effect ones that I was working on first.
Right.
And when I got bored of doing 12 of those, which all were kind of pretty much the same, almost like system side, I started doing more fun ones, and we had a list of other ideas.
Yeah, we just brainstormed and like kind of. You had a certain amount of time, and we just said, go, just make as many as you can.
Yeah. Here's one that it induces a state of panic in everybody, or at least in the enemies, which, it just makes a really good opportunity to just start wailing on dudes.
Yeah. And then the Sass Effect ones have a range. You can tell by the ring around the player. That's a distance in which they will be affected.
Yep.
So these last a long time. They swing the battle in your favor over a long period of time. So they're great when you know you're going to be going into some like you want to clear a whole wave of notoriety, or Legion Alert is like coming down on you, and you know it's going to be a long fight. Just drop one of these things and just shift the odds in your favor.
Right. And like one of the ones that I really used was one I made for Hollywood, which is gives him haste but slows enemies. And being hasted in this game or being fast is really important, especially on higher difficulty combat.
It's a very mobile game.
Yeah. The faster you are, the easier it is to dodge all those projectiles coming at you. And that just got ran over. He's been dead for a long time.
Yeah, that? You see that guy? He get that car just nipped his ankle a bit, and it was all over for him. All right.
Oh.
I was trying to do a cool thing.
Denied.
The other thing is, if you call in your agent vehicle and you're jumping down, you can still actually like land into your vehicle.
Right? Yeah, I've done that.
It's great.
Yeah, it's really nice to be able to jump from a really high building and like line that up just right.
Yeah,
like you still
and that
get
telegraph
in
they
the car.
put on for you is
Yeah, you know
perfect for
where
that.
you have to get.
Yeah. Excuse me. All right, that's one of those things. I remember. So yeah, this is a big area that'll be good for calling like a lot of guys, because there's one I definitely want to show. I feel like it would be a missed opportunity to not show.
These are tough guys you just dropped.
Yes.
Yeah.
I can take these guys down, no problem.
It's okay. We got heart attack.
Yeah.
Which Gremlin Tech is this?
This is Moonbeam.
Moonbeam. I nicked him though.
Yeah.
Yeah, Moonbeam is also one of like. I get on just because it's fucking laser. Come on.
From space.
Come
space.
on. And it's from space. Like.
Gremlin definitely got this idea from another person in the game.
I wonder who.
Yeah.
And he's gone.
He's just gone. There's no ragdoll, nothing. He's dead.
Yeah. And I love using this when it's like close to the vehicle, because the vehicles go flying into the air.
Yeah.
And then you never know where they're going to end up landing.
Okay, he's he's got his own laser.
You know,
Face laser.
It's a big arms race of just, everybody getting their own lasers, the big lasers, the lasers that are from space specifically.
Yeah.
Freaking go with lasers from space.
Wow, that wrecked him.
You gotta do like ultra dimensional lasers, like lasers from a parallel dimension. They want to fuck you up so bad they're from a whole different universe.
Yeah, you got an upgrade core.
We talked about what upgrade cores are all used for.
Yeah, we've talked about upgrade cores, but yeah, bring it up again. Yeah, the upgrade. Well, we got 5 of them, so shit. I'll just upgrade hardtack. But yeah, he's got these 3. Everybody has 3 upgrades that are permanent once you purchase them. That one of them always upgrades your mayhem. Now he shoots more mines. When he dashes, he gets a defense boost for a little bit, and when he fights Legion commanders, he inflicts greater damage. And those are just permanent, like forever. Hardtack is just better now. Good job, hardtack.
So yeah, it's definitely good to try to collect those things and get your agents all souped up.
So yeah, let's see. Is there any Gremlin Tech you guys would like to get shown off real quick?
Shown off a lot of my favorites already.
Pop the list open.
Yeah, let's see.
Yeah, I know there's another one I really like I haven't shown off yet, but
really like auto target.
Yeah, auto target's pretty cool.
Yeah.
We
especially with Hollywood's mayhem ability.
Like it's just straight up
change direction.
Anything that's inside.
Anything that's in this circle is gonna get messed up.
Yeah.
Like,
and actually, if you go into finding while this is active, it'll target the person following and do like all damage.
yeah, it's just like completely locked onto them and.
Oh man, this would be amazing with anything.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Finding
it would be.
It'd be great.
Oh man, I never even thought about that. But yeah, this pairs really well with Oni.
Yep. You also get a second precision on it. So
I'm gonna try
a
that
more
next
distance
time.
on that.
Next time I'm just playing through like the game normally. I'm gonna try that out.
And the UI on that just looks great.
Yeah,
it's longest time I didn't have that, so I didn't really know what I was going
right.
to.
Yeah, I remember before. Yeah, it was just you would just aim snap to people, but you didn't. Yeah.
Yeah. And
that was like 2 years ago, man.
Yeah, and then one day I launched up the game, activated that attack, and it was just in there. I was like, "Whoa, that's awesome!"
Yeah, there's one more. I say we show one more.
Oh yeah.
And that's the Mayhem Star. This will be something that's better if I can get back out to a
street.
Out to a street, yeah. So let's car. Can I get out this way? I believe I can.
There's a bridge over there.
Yep. Away. Oh, hey!
Because there's.
You may not go this way.
Don't you
Legion
dare!
alert.
Don't you dare!
He's gonna get you.
Ugh. There we go. So yeah, if we go out to an area with a little bit more cars and dudes and all that stuff, we can. Do I actually have it equipped right now?
I think so.
Yes, I do.
They go fine.
Everything gets out.
Yeah, you're invulnerable. You have haste. You mess everything up.
Send everything flying. It's great. It's a good time.
Yeah. Like if you run into enemies like you saw, they get thrown into the goddamn stratosphere.
And it lasts kind of a long time.
Yeah. Nothing wrong with that.
Nope.
Excuse me. Oh, okay. But yeah, it's Mayhem Stars also. I like using that one a lot. It's just really satisfying being able to just plow through all the traffic, like oncoming traffic, and just
Yeah, not even worrying about.
They're not even there. It's like they're not even there, you know.
Yeah. Actually, it used to be a great bug with this, where when you got into the agent vehicle, when you activated this, the agent vehicles just start flying.
Oh, I never encountered that. That's great.
It was a great time.
I remember that there was a really. I don't think there's any footage of it or anything. I don't think I captured it. I kind of wish I did, because it'd be good for these streams. But there was a bug for like a couple days, I remember, where if you ran into an enemy when you had Mayhem Star activated, their feet would be like they were nailed to the ground, so their body would just get stretched along with you. So their feet would be like way over there, and their legs would just be stretched, and they'd just be, stuck on you.
That's great.
It was pretty funny.
So yeah, the player will not start the game with all this stuff unlocked.
Yeah, this is stuff you're working towards.
But then once you find one, then Gremlin knows how to build them, and you can use your crafting materials to build lots of them.
Mm-hmm. Don't worry, you got some great ones at the start of the game that you can start using once you find them.
Yep.
And keep on building them if you need them.
Yeah, because the first time you meet Gremlin, she even gives you crafting materials to make a couple from the get-go. Like, she just has a chest right next to her, just like, take it. Yeah, we have picked up some, crafting materials and all that. So yeah, if you're wondering, you've been out in Seoul for a while, you want to go make more Gremlin Tech or Legion Tech, or upgrade the agency and stuff, you just go to the menu, go to the Ark.
Megalomaniacs in bodysuits don't scare me. The theatrics are there.
And you can also
overcompensating
see
for their
what
lack of
crafting materials you've got from your inventory tab there.
Yeah.
So you don't have to go back to the Ark to see what you have.
Yeah, and actually, that's a good point. We'll bring that up real quick too. But yeah, Gremlin Tech is. I'm happy we can finally show Gremlin Tech because
me too. I've been waiting so long.
It's been shown in trailers a little bit. It's been mentioned on streams before, but it's always something we had to shy away from for a bit. And it's like it's finally here. I can finally just run over a lot of cars while running really fast. But yeah, in your inventory, you can take a look at all the R&D materials, as well as any of the blueprints you've gotten, as well as crystal shards, region keys, which are for the global conflict thing we mentioned earlier. It's from the deploy screen. But
can you go back in there again?
Yeah.
All right. So the middle, one back, the middle tab there.
Oh, right.
This also is a way while you're in the field that you can just look and you can see, like if you clicked on one of those, it'll tell you what you need to go back. So you can make sure, oh, I'm trying to build this thing.
Yeah,
and then you can see I have enough. Now I'll go back to the Ark. So you don't have to.
Yeah, you don't have to go back and go like, oh man, I don't have it. Got to go back to the open world. Yeah, you can just.
And we have stuff in the open world to tell you like rewards for different things you can get, so it's easier to like if you're like, I want stuff for this Legion Tech, what do I still need? Just check it out, do those objectives.
Yep,
that's right. Do that stuff, go back to Ark and make them.
Yeah, that's the Ark.
Who's hanging out at the?
Yeah, who's hanging out in the Ark right now? Actually, we got Oni.
The Ark might benefit from a good bonsai master. If Legion activity is sighted in Osaka, inform me at once.
Yeah, let's see if there's a second person. Oh, we got Daisy.
Ice pack.
Yeah.
Wait, who called? Oh, nah, shit. Look, next time they call, just tell them I died or something, okay?
Jeez.
I know, Dan. I know. Evan. Shit. I knew that. I was thinking of someone else.
Yeah, but our community developer, like Watson in the chat, is answering some questions right now. So to address what he was just talking about, you know, we were here earlier changing the skins for the vehicles. You know, there are some skins that, you know, just change the way it looks, but some of them are themed after our agents. So this one specifically is themed for Scheherazade. Like, even if you look at the license plate, it says Scheherazade on it.
Like I think that's too many letters.
it's not it's a vanity plate, you know.
Yeah.
They're really cheap.
She paid extra for the extra letters.
Yeah, like the Russian bear one I showed earlier, that's for Yeti. Big bold letters. And yeah, so yeah, there's a lot of there's themed ones for the agents on top of, you know, normal skins as well. I really like skins for the vehicles. They're pretty nice looking. But yeah, that's kind of the you know, just the overall, you know, crafting, Legion Tech, Gremlin Tech, you know, collecting more materials in the open world to get that stuff, and, you know,
I bet you've been busy.
visiting the Ark to make more of that stuff. I'm really glad, too, that you can just say, like, how many you want. Oh, man. Yeah, so is there anything else you guys want to mention real quick about progression or Legion Tech?
One thing I like to bring up is with the agent level up. There's an actual like explosion on the player when they level up.
Oh yeah.
And it does like a little knockback effect. And for the longest time, if you activated that or leveled up your agent while testing the game in the Ark, it would actually damage the
Oh, I've had that happen before.
Man agents around there.
Yeah.
And the first time I accidentally made the explosion way too big. So once you leveled up, like almost everyone in the Ark would just die. So like I got a bug about that like instantly. Like, hey, I leveled up and everyone in the Ark is dead.
Yeah, I
was like, oops.
I remember while testing other stuff, you know, like a year and a half, 2 years ago. Yeah, there was a time where you know, you normally can't fire your guns in here, but I accidentally pulled the right trigger and I shotguns like one of these random employees in the face, and I was like, oh no. Oh man. Yeah, that's kind of the loop with getting materials to make new stuff, unlock extra stuff, you know, improve your agency, which I don't know if we said it explicitly, but what are all the things that like help actually level up your agency?
A lot of the things that will give Mayhem as an agency more power is just like improving your agents.
Okay.
So, recruiting more agents and like making them stronger and like doing their side missions and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Those things all increase the agency level, and you can like acquire more agency vehicles, stuff like that will all just make Mayhem as an agency stronger.
Okay. I mean, you have an interface in the game that you can view like what does what or how many points for what. So
yeah.
You know how to get your...
Yeah, I was actually just up on the big screen here as well.
Yeah.
It'll cycle through those. Jack Cook 2020 in the chat asks, is there a skin shop? Don't know if it was brushed over in the beginning. There is not a shop. You You find them through chests, just as random treasures you can get,
or through gameplay.
Or through gameplay, yeah. Yeah, that's how you unlock the.
Yeah, and then you just equip them or set which ones you want in the deploy menu.
Yeah. Seeing if we have any more questions, but I think that may be it. But yeah, that's the Ark. I'm really happy we're finally able to show it because the Ark's pretty. One of my favorite parts of the game.
It looks great and it's like super useful.
Yeah. And also, I just really like being able to see all these characters.
Yeah, there's a lot of personality in this place too.
Like the base agents, just being able to actually see them, and they have a decent amount of things they can say just by looking at all the stuff in their offices and stuff. Like I think that's really cool.
Yeah. You can learn a lot about the Ark just from exploring and interacting with random things that are in there.
Yeah. Writer of Blocks in the chat says, Volition owns my ass and everything around it. I mean...
So a chair.
A chair.
Yeah.
I mean, if it's like a bubble, you might want to keep people away, or else I guess we own them too. If it's a temporary thing or if it's permanent. But yeah, that's the Ark. And Gremlin Tech, especially. I love showing off the Gremlin Tech. Like, finally.
Thanks for letting us.
I'm so excited that we finally got to, yeah. Because, like, for a long time, like, hey, what are you working on? I'm like, stuff.
Yeah.
It's like, what are you doing?
Just,
stuff. Like,
stuff.
Maybe you'll see it eventually.
Yeah.
Maybe. And I was like, hey, check it out.
Like, it was a while before we could even say Gremlin Tech. Like, it was just a feature that was, not announced for a while just because there was so much other stuff to cover first, I suppose. Yeah. But, yeah.
It's just one more thing that brings a lot of mayhem to the game.
Yeah. I mean, do you see all those cars exploding? Come on.
Yeah. That's one of the meetings I was in, they brought up, like, there's just a lot of explosions with Gremlin Tech. I'm like, yeah, there is.
Yeah. So, if you haven't been watching our streams before, we stream every week on Thursdays, 5 p.m. Eastern, 2 Pacific, 22 GMT. We are streaming every week a different aspect of Agents of Mayhem until the game launches on August 15th. The majority of these streams, we're talking about, focusing on one of the playable agents, showing how they play, talking to the voice actor of that agent. We have them guest over Skype. And then, we'll have a couple other things as well. Like this week, we talked about the Ark, Legion Tech, and Gremlin Tech. And if you want to check up on previous streams, you can find all those archived either on our Twitch channel, twitch.tv/dsvolition, or on YouTube, which is youtube.com/VolitionTube. And you can also follow us on social media. It's at AOMTheGame on Twitter, AOMTheGame on Facebook, and our website is also AOMTheGame.com. And thanks for watching. I'm Josh Stinson, the video editor and stream czar here. Today we also had...
I'm Doug Nelson. I'm the progression lead.
And I'm Kyle Hawkins, the Gremlin Tech designer.
And we also had our community developer, Mike Watson, monitoring the chat. Hi, Mike. Thanks, Mike.
Thanks, Mike.
Thank you, Mike. And we will see you next week with some more cool stuff for Agents of Mayhem. Later.